Hey everyone, Keith back again with Wealth and Harmony, a little bit of a entrepreneurial slash affiliate marketing business update. Oh, it's been about 5-6 months since I've got started, and if you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll realize that I've been doing this for a little while and promised I'd give incremental updates as things move forward. So if you have enjoyed any of my videos or have seen some of my content and it's been valuable to you, I would ask you to subscribe to my channel, give me a like down there, maybe even click the notification bell if you want to get more information as I come upon it and am able to share it with you. So tonight, a little bit, I wanted to talk about, where I'm at. So again, I've made some sales. I've been working pretty hard with learning all the information that you need to learn, and trying to get my online real estate set up, which is the different social media platforms that you use, like Pinterest and YouTube and Facebook and all that, where you're actually going to be promoting your products. I've been busy setting that stuff up. Got a website going, wealthandharmony.com. Still working on that as well. I've got a blog out there on that website that you could check out. I'll put this links in the description below to those items. But what I want to talk about a little bit tonight is it's easy to sit here and encourage you to want to become an entrepreneur and start your own online business. But I would really consider, what I want to do is ask you to consider 5 or 6 questions before you get started. I remember in high school they taught me that when you need an answer to a question, you need to ask 5 questions: who, what, when, where, and why. And I'm going to add one question to that here later on. But let's go through those. When it comes to affiliate marketing, let's go through those 5 questions: who, what, when, where, and why. So the first one is who. Who needs to do this? Who should consider doing this? Well, that's a question you're going to have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, because I think everybody should do it, because that's the only way that you're ever going to get out of working a regular job, working a 9 to 5, is for working for yourself as an entrepreneur, whether that be online, brick and mortar business, whatever you want to consider. But right now, online is the place to be. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the who is, when it comes to an online business, is somebody that is going to have a lot of drive. You have to be driven. You have to be willing to learn. Oh gosh, you're definitely going to have to be willing to learn. You're going to have to be disciplined, and you're going to have to be committed. These are the type of people that are successful online as they start their new businesses. You've got to be disciplined, driven, committed, because there's so much learning to do, and you got to be willing to learn. That's the who. So if those words don't describe you, you're going to struggle as you go to begin your online business. So that's the who. Let's go to what. So what would be the what in this business thing? Would be what area of interest or niche that you're going to get into to try to promote and sell other people's products. That's what affiliate marketing is you promote and sell other people's products. So when it comes to the what, after being in this business for 6 months or so, what I've found is there's 3 areas of interest that are the most popular online right now that people actually search for and are looking to learn about and need information about. And that would be health, wealth, and relationships. Those 3 things are going to be your main focus if you're going to get started online and want to be successful as quickly as possible. You need to pick one of those 3 areas: health, wealth, and relationships. Of course, you can always break those down into smaller chunks instead of just health in general, or health and fitness in general. You could break that down into a golf niche or a tennis niche or a yoga if you're a yoga instructor, or something that you want to choose something that you're interested in, that you're familiar with, so that you have some authority that you can put out there and provide value for people. So you want to pick a niche that you're interested in and you have some knowledge in. So that would be the what. Then we go on to when. So who, what, when. When do we need to do this? In my opinion, you need to do it now. If you're that driven, disciplined, committed person and you want to start an online business, now is the time. If you look here at the last year or so since the pandemic started and COVID hit, and people are stuck in their homes, they're being quarantined. Heck, I even had to quarantine for a couple of weeks because I got a little bit sick too. But luckily, I made it through good, and I hope any of you that have experienced that, I hope you came through all right there. But the win is now, because the online world is just booming right now. I mean, if you remember during the times where you might have been quarantined or people were stuck in their homes, they had to get online and order, groceries. Sometimes if you wanted a meal, you got online and you put in put your stuff in online. If it was, a pizza from a pizza place or something. I mean, everything's online. Everything is online. People shop for clothes. They shop for shoes. They shop for makeup. They shop for everything online. And when it comes to that, they also get online to look to learn things. They look for information online. Those are two of the things that we're going to talk about as well when it comes to what niche you're going to want to get into. There's all kinds of different things, and everybody's online. So the time to do this is certainly right now, because the sooner you get started, you start building up your online real estate, your digital real estate, as they call it. So when it comes to the different social media platforms, a website, all of this kind of stuff, as you create the content and you get that website out there and you put videos out there on YouTube or posts on Facebook, this stuff's going to be there forever. So the sooner you get going, the sooner you get started with your business, the better. Because that digital real estate you create, it's never going to go away, because guess what? The internet's never going away. The web is never going to go away. That's why this is such a great opportunity at such a good time. That's why the win is now, because the internet's always going to be here. And everything that you do now, moving forward, is going to still be there. The videos you put out there, the content that you put out there, if you create a blog or you do a podcast or whatever to promote your services and products, it's going to be there forever. So it's going to help you to create a residual type of income where you'll be making money. Money will be coming in from things you did weeks, months, years ago, once you get farther on down the line with your business. So the win is now. So the next one would be, we've got who, what, and when, and next would be where. Well, that's easy. Anywhere. You can do an online business anywhere, granted you have one thing, an internet connection. You can do it from anywhere. You've seen people sitting in the Starbucks or in a hotel lobby, or people sitting in the airport clicking away on their computers. A lot of those people are doing their online business right there as they're waiting on a plane to come in or drinking a cup of coffee or whatever. You can do this online stuff anywhere as long as you've got an internet connection. So that's the where. Now, the second to last thing I want to talk about is why. Why do we want to do this? What's your motivation for starting an online business? Is it that you just want a side hustle? Is it something where you want to make it to where you can quit your current 9-to-5 job, which is kind of my focus? Is I know that I really want to be able to work full time in my own business. Not that my job stinks or they don't pay me enough or anything like that, but I really want to be able to work for myself later on down the line and don't have to have a regular 9-to-5 job. I want to work from home. I want to work from Starbucks. I want to work sitting on the beach, as long as I've got an internet connection, like I said a minute ago, right? And in the long run, what I wanted to do is create a legacy for my kids, so that when I can't do this anymore, they're able to pick it up and grow it even that much more in the very end. So that is the who, what, when, where, and why. Those are the questions you need to ask yourself as you get started, because they're very important. especially when it comes to the who, because if you're not disciplined, driven, committed, and serious about this, you are going to struggle. But now, that part said, let me bring in another question. How? How in the world do I get started? Well, if you have clicked on any online business ad in Facebook or on YouTube or somewhere, anywhere in any one of your social media feeds, the first thing you're going to get is you're just going to get bombarded with all these. I'm not going to say crazy people because they're not crazy. I would think that most of them are fairly successful in what they're doing. But some of it to me just seems like too much hype. And it's kind of hard to trust people that are, bouncing around, making a bunch of noise and just sounding kind of crazy to me. And I didn't get into that. But what I did was I did find one video that I was really interested in. And it was promoting Jeff Lerner and the Entre Institute. And it's basically an online business training site that you can get a wealth of information from. So I decided, after I looked into it, I studied Jeff for a little while. And what I found was the story he was telling was truthful. And I really noticed a sense of family and integrity when it came to that company. They've got a Facebook group that we're all involved with, and we get to bounce ideas off of each other and everything like that. So it's been a real plus for me to be involved with the Entre Institute. I'm going to put a link to a video down below. I really would encourage you to watch it, because I would definitely encourage you not to try this on your own. It'll take you forever. And you're going to fail a lot. You're going to fail a lot if you try it on your own. And you're probably going to fail even if you do have training and coaching like I do. I've failed many times already, but it's not about how many times you fail. It's about how many times you get your butt back up and you just stay committed, you stay driven, you stay disciplined to work in this business. And that's what I plan on doing. So again, that's the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Again, I'm going to put a link to a video down below for the Entre Institute I want you to check out. And again, if you enjoy the content I'm putting out, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and hit that notification bell, and even share it with somebody that you think may be interested in starting their own online business as well. So again, Keith here with Wealth and Harmony, and we will catch up to you soon. Good luck.